Hey guys, this is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first video. Glad you're here. And today we are going to be talking about flute bags and how to choose the right one, and then I am going to show you guys what's in mine and give it a little review for you guys. So if you like this type of content, don't be afraid to just like and subscribe and leave a comment below with whatever videos you want to see. So a bit about flute bags. So as most flutes for students come in some sort of hard case where the package has, or the case itself has holes for each of the parts of the flute, which I will show you what mine looks like in a minute. But then there are flute bags that can go over those cases. So sometimes with a beginner flute, the bag or the case itself is a little too bulky to go in a bag. But intermediate and advanced and professional models use what is called a French style case. So it is just a cylinder type thing of wood with clasps to open it, and that's it. There's no outside pocket like on beginner flutes. And typically it's because at that point you know how to take care of the instrument. You don't necessarily need to be as careful or have as much security. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my Fluterscooter bag. Here it is. So I have the popular cedar wood bag. So yeah, it's probably like one of their most popular ones, but I like it for this thick strap, because you can carry it on your shoulder, but then if I need to pick it up easily, I can use these shorter straps. So this bag is expensive. It's like $120, but it is an investment. I've had mine for 2.5 years and it's lasted very well, and I hope it will last for many more years. Other bags that have this specific design include the black matte bag. I can't talk. And then I believe the eco bag also has these sort of straps. The other bags have more of a purse style strap where they don't have this guy. They have these that are longer and they are like rounder, if that makes sense. I like this style. I think it's more flexible and easier to carry. So getting into it, we have the main part of the bag up here, front part. So I will start with the main compartment, which has these two zippers. All right. So of course, first I have my flute. So this is what I was talking about. It's not really a cylinder, but it is thinner, and it has these openings that I can't do it while holding it, but or maybe I can. Yeah, no. But if you just spread them out, and there you have the flute. So I have a pearl cantabile, very nice wood case. I also have my piccolo in here, so same deal with these. And I have a pearl piccolo. This case does have space for an extra head joint if I were to upgrade, which is nice. Then I have my Beaumont polishing cloth. I forget the name of this print, but it's pretty nice. I just polish off the outside of my flute with it. Don't use any liquids or anything, keep it dry. Then I have another polishing cloth with owls on it that I got when I got my last flute. My flute tech, who I got it at / dealer, who I got it from, just let me choose a free cloth, and thought this was cute. Then we have this guy, my portable flute stand. So you just pop these legs out, drop them down, well, yeah, screw it in, and it sits flat like that, you can pull these out for more security. I typically don't, because this is my travel stand, and when I'm doing that, I don't have the space for the longer legs. So, and then just push them back in for this. So this is the C-Foot Hercules Travel Light Flute Stand. I got this when this was the only option, but now they have a B-foot, so it is a little longer. So technically it can go in your flute's foot joint. I would not recommend putting anything in your flute, especially not those fuzzy things, or at least definitely not storing. So I just keep it in the body of the bag. I also have my piccolo stand, which is from K&M. And so you unscrew this thing, legs pop out, put it back on, screw it back in. Yeah, you may see this does have a yellow tip. It did not come that way. I used some yellow washi tape because there was one night I was playing in a pit orchestra rehearsal, had a quick change from piccolo to flute, and could not find the tip of my piccolo stand. So I went home and added the washi tape so that it kind of looks like the flute one. Then a lovely used pad paper. We love that. Then the last thing inside the body of the bag is my earplugs. As a piccolo player, I need these. They're the Eddie Modic ones, so they just ground your head. You can stick them in your ears. You can stick one in at a time. I typically only use the right ear unless I'm playing really high. Then I'll add both. But they do let you still hear people talk, and you can still hear the other musicians around you, which is super nice because you don't want to just be in your own little world, especially not on piccolo, or at least not on piccolo in an ensemble setting. So these are amazing. All right, so now the front part, open it up. And in here I have my Beaumont swab, trying to think of the word, in the pattern Violet Lace. This is a nice little purple and blue color. I have my flute cleaning rod, also came with my previous flute. I just haven't switched. Maybe that's bad because the tuning might be different, which is what this end of the rod can help you with. But yeah, so there's that. Then I have my flute flag, which I was extra. Normally it just comes with this part, so you can go in the head joint or push it through the body, but I wanted to be able to do it without taking the flute apart, so I got this little extender from my flute repair tech. She or someone she knows made this little dowel rod, the little handle at the end, so you just screw it together and it's long enough to go through your flute. It's pretty nice, and these help get the corners that the normal swab doesn't get. Next I have my piccolo wand, same concept, but it is small enough for me to just leave it assembled. So yeah, and it's long enough to go through the piccolo, and this is pretty much only what I use for piccolo swabbing. This is my piccolo rod, which has, here if you can see that little line right there, is what you use to line up the head joint and make sure the cork is all right. That's all I use this for. This thing may not look sharp, but it is, and it has gone through many silk cloth, so I just don't use it. I have a pencil. Even though I use my iPad for sheet music, it's good to have a pencil just in case I don't have a chance to scan the music but need to make notes in like a first rehearsal situation. I have this little tool, which is a double-ended thing that you just screw off. This end is a screwdriver, so you can fix a screw if it's coming loose or if it's too tight. And then on the other end, this is a little hook that you can use to push or pull a spring. back into place. So yeah, you can get these. This is a really good investment. I haven't had to use it a ton, but when I have, it's been really nice. Next, I have my cork grease. Again, piccolo player life. If you're not a piccolo player, you don't need this. Or if you don't play a wood piccolo, if you're playing on metal, at any time there's cork, you need some cork grease. And that, couple things. So now I have my woodwind drying paper. I got this from Carolyn Nussbaum Music Company. Got this at the 2018 Orlando Flute Convention. And it's pretty cheap, and it still feels like I have quite a bit in there. And then last is I have a hair tie, because you never know when your hair is going to get annoying or if you're just going to get hot and you need to tie it up. So that is everything out of this bag. Now, is this bag right for everyone? No, I don't think so. It is expensive. It is, there's a lot to any Fluterscooter bag, whether this one or the black matte or the classic black leather one or any of the other colors. So if you have a student flute, you may not be wanting to upgrade or spend that much money on something like this. But if you do want a bag with like a shoulder strap, there is the ProTech flute bag, which is similar to this, same concept, zipper, outside pocket, and it's black. It's just not leather or fake leather, it's fabric, and it's like $40, so it's a lot cheaper. The only thing about that one is that the inside isn't as big, so if you do have a flute and piccolo, the piccolo, at least when I used that one, I put the piccolo on the outside and it wasn't insulated. So if you're worried about weather, you do want insulation. So just things to think about. And then that's pretty much it for flute cases. Right now it may not seem like it would be worth it to spend on something stylish like this, because you're not really going out to rehearsals. But if you want to treat yourself or just take Instagram photos, or for when you do get to go out, a bag like this is nice to have. So I hope that helps. If you guys have any more questions, again, be sure to leave them down below. And if you are looking for an online flute teacher, I am currently accepting new students, and all of that info will be linked in the description box. So thanks for watching.